Hi, Elemental Faith. My name is Sam Stolz, and I'm a friend of Jessica's. And she asked me to talk about a time that I heard from God and the results of that. So I wanted to do that now. I guess I had a couple different things that I was thinking of, both of which I hope will encourage people. I know they encouraged me in my process of learning to hear the Lord, and I just think it's so amazing that Jessica is deciding to share different testimonies from people. I've already listened to one of them, and I think that this is an important time for us to hear God right now. There's so much confusion in the earth, and hearing God is really important. So I thought I'd talk about kind of a time that I hear God that seems really small and insignificant. And I hope that it encourages you that anytime you hear from the Lord, it's really significant. So recently, I can't even remember how long ago now, somebody was talking and praying in our prayer room about asking God even what we would wear. And if you know me at all, you know that I like clothes. I like to look nice. I like to, I don't know, it's something that I've always really cared about. So I realized it's not something, though, that I have ever really prayed about, nor have I actually thought that it's something that God cares about all that much. But as I heard that in the prayer room, I really realized that was wrong thinking, because God, He does care about everything. Does it matter to Him what I'm going to wear on a particular day? Actually think probably not. I think there's a lot of things that we can talk to God about, and He sort of wants for us what we want. He wants us to have joy and be filled with joy. But I think He really, really likes the questions. So I just started asking Him what I should wear. And I just began getting pictures in my mind of, usually it's a shirt, sometimes it's a combination of things. And sometimes it happens I'm already all snug in my bed, waiting to fall asleep. And I'll remember to ask Him about the next day, and He'll give me a picture. And what I found is that I get up right then and just go pull that thing out. And something that I've really learned about God through that is that my mornings are a lot smoother. I don't spend so much time, okay, would this be good? Does this look good? Thinking about all the different aspects of getting dressed. I just put on the thing that He showed me. And a couple times I've gone to see something in the closet and thought, oh no, I'll do this instead. But mostly I've always gone back to the original thing that He said, just because of being obedient. And again, I really don't want to take this too far. I don't think that God is like, oh, you have to wear this thing, like it's prophetic somehow what I'm wearing. But what I think is prophetic is believing that I hear God and asking Him about everything. He said, pray about everything. He said, pray without ceasing. And one of the advantages of praying about everything is that you don't worry about anything. And so I've really found that to be true. Another thing that I would say that feels like more significant or more weighty is that at our church we have a lot of good teachers, like really good, gifted teachers. And I really like to teach. I really like to stand up on a Sunday morning and talk about something that God's shown me. But what's hard for me is that there's a lot of good teachers, and so I want them to have the opportunity. So I really have committed early in our church's history I committed with the Lord that I wasn't going to get up and teach unless He gave me something specific to say, basically, unless I heard Him say to teach. And that's hard sometimes because I do feel like God talks to me and I feel like I have things to contribute that could be helpful. But over the years, He's really showed me that I do contribute in lots of ways, and that He's gives me more places to do that. And so in my prayer room, in our prayer room at church, I feel like I get an opportunity to express like what I'm learning. And but sometimes I want more. I want more than that. And so recently I read a book called Spiritual Authority, and I really felt like God was telling me to do a book study on it on Facebook. And so I was talking to Tom about it, and he, that's my husband, and you'll probably see him in a video one of these days, but he really encouraged me that he felt, the first thing he said was, I think that's the Lord. And so that's something else that I think is really encouraging about hearing the Lord, is as you talk to other people, you can find out, are you hearing from the Lord? Because they can confirm something that the Lord is saying to you. And so I started doing this book study, and it was cool because this is what I figured I would talk about when Jessica asked me to do one of these videos. And it was really cool because on New Year's Eve, a friend of mine who's doing this book study got up and she said that she felt like the Lord had really led us and led me into starting this book study. And it's cool because I knew the Lord, I knew that was true, but to have someone actually say it, that was a real gift from God. It was a gift from her that she would hear Him say that to her and confirm that to me. And so it was like, I just want to say it's an impression a lot of times, like I think God's saying this, and then stepping out in faith, and then you can really find, oh, He is saying this. So I just encourage you to talk to God about the big things, about the little things, about the things that seem spiritual, and even the things that don't. So I hope you all have a great day, and I'm praying that we all hear God more this year.